problem is that, I mean, it's about the early adopters, right? The people who get in first are going to be the people who can really make a killing here. I mean, like make a big difference to their lives and the lives of the people around them. Everybody's always, I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. Not so good at change until the moment. And this is when we know it's too late, when their grandma's in Web3 also. Welcome to the first episode of the Super Creators
Assemble
show. So this is a Super Creators Assemble show. And in this podcast show, we decided to speak everything positivity, love, harmony, oneness. Anything else?
NFTs.
Yes.
Ooh.
It's about life.
Cryptocurrencies, anything exciting, anything that will empower you to make your life better. Health and relationships and manifesting things, everything. And today on our panel, we have a very exciting team here. We've picked out nicely from our content house. Starting from the other side, we have the amazing
Tak Chi Ho.
Do they have to call you Tak Chi Ho, or can they call you Tak?
You guys can call me Tak as well, but a lot of people say my full name.
Really? Is that really
Tak Chi
right?
Ho. No one just calls me Tak Chi. People it's either Tak or Tak Chi Ho.
But they actually remember Tak Chi Ho.
Yeah, I think that stays in people's minds.
Whoa.
Unless you're Polish, then Tak means yes. And I'm always hearing her say Tak, 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 Tak. I'm like, what? Who's saying my name?
Okay, very good. And who is actually the project manager of our Super Creators Assemble NFT collection, who's been putting a lot of hard work into there, so you'll get to know him a little bit better on these shows. And then we move on to Poland.
Hello from Poland. I'm Paulina Poli.
Oh, I just thought, Polly from Poland. Huh?
Poli from Poland. How
Wow.
cool is that? Just Poli. And welcome. No, because that's my YouTube channel.
Just a quick plug in there.
Just a little bit after promotion. So welcome everyone. I'm super excited. We've got so much fun in a content house, but also we create so much content, and you guys going to see all the insights, what is happening, what we're learning, what we're spreading, how we're living.
Hey, this is not your YouTube channel, by the way. This is not your show. This is an open chat show. We're supposed to be having conversations here.
I thought it's an introduction moment.
And then we have moving on. This is their first time doing podcast show, so we need to forgive them a little bit. Okay, so now moving on to, we have the wonderful
Sabrina. Hello, everybody. Hi. Well, that's it then, I guess. We're not allowed to speak more about ourselves.
flew in all the way from Germany just to be on the show.
Yeah.
For a long time, she'll be on the show. Whenever I hear the name, whenever you hear the name Sabrina, what do you think of?
The witch.
The witch.
Yeah.
Yes,
No, like in a pleasant way. She was a pleasant witch, right?
yeah, she was a good witch.
Yes, she was.
She was a good witch, yeah.
But it's weird that even just the word witch, no? Like we had that with our, the NFT collection. We have a wizard hat and a witch hat.
Mm-hmm.
When we said put a witch hat together, my natural thing was this is a positive NFT. Why we got witches, but
it's got negative connotation.
No, because people
But
the witches
strange.
do the spells, and sometimes they're not good spells. That's why.
Yeah.
A
but
witch
there's
should
good
be
witches.
There are good witches.
Especially in
Yes.
our community where we spread love and positivity. We're only gonna have a good witches.
I see some people actually in the spiritual community, when they do like the influencers, healers, people like that, they actually brand themselves as the witch.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
I find that like fascinating, because naturally it does have a bit of that, like what spell and
I think they say there's a white magic. Yeah, it's the good magic the witches are doing. So all the white magic is cool.
this kind of gives us back again to everything is not black and white, or everything is black or white. Everything is
Actually, loads of shades of grey.
what was that?
It's just like everything is actually loads of shades of grey.
What did he say?
Ooh,
He's going somewhere else.
I've not actually seen that.
yeah.
Yeah, but where did that sexy face come from in MTS? He was doing that.
So for those of you that have no idea what we're talking about, we did a speaker training called Master Stage, and at some point I cracked down my sexy voice, but I had no idea it was coming out so seductively. But I only realized after you guys told me.
What did we actually ask you to do
Unicorn.
when that happened?
No,
We asked him to be a
it's not.
unicorn, and then he went to all seduction and stuff.
Was it a unicorn?
No, that was it. Unicorn came after.
Oh
no,
my
this
gosh.
was actually during the closing training, wasn't it? For
We
sales
were
training.
teaching him sales. As a result, he went sexy.
I was supposed to be connecting to the customer. Yeah.
Do you know what's really weird? Because that is a power.
Sexy voice.
Seduction.
Oh.
Well, obviously seduction is a power, but seduction used in a context where people don't think about it. You get what I'm saying? I mean, look, females use it all the time, whether consciously or unconsciously. Maybe not looking like that. I'm not sure. That might work with Joshi. I'm not sure.
Oh, it does work.
I think for some people that kind of scare us away. You know what's going on.
Well, it's not for everybody. So.
That's funny. So anyway, did you guys? Hey, I just want to ask a question with regards to the NFT project, right? And I know this is kind of like in public, having this weird conversation, but I think it's always nice to like do it this way.
I'm scared a little bit now.
No, because we're obviously we've got this massive launch on this NFT project, and everything's so exciting and hype and everything like that. And then we've got all these show vlogs and things like that. What I've kind of realized is that inside the vlogs, not many people speak much depth about NFTs. And I just wanted to actually publicly question our team. Do you guys know what you guys know what NFT? You guys know how NFTs work? What does that mean?
You know the levels. So my one is here. Maybe I'm not there yet.
Where?
I don't
Under
know.
the
I
carpet.
don't know like deeply everything, but I know. You know. The
I would like to hear that. I mean, this
No,
is. I
please,
mean,
Master.
no. No. I would actually like to hear, because I think Sabrina. In my guess, if I was, I mean, how would you rank these two level? If you just guess, right, straight off, like 1 to 10, what
I
numbers would you
didn't
give?
sign up for this.
What numbers would you
Like
give?
that.
But I think this is an interesting conversation, especially those who don't know what NFTs are and trying to figure it out.
I reckon when they joined the team is when it's when we started the project. It's probably when they first started looking into NFTs. But because they've been in the environment, they're probably like a 2 or a 3 perhaps. But like,
Wow, you're ranking them high.
From
Yeah.
until 10.
Out of 10, out of 10.
I do.
Just because there is so much to NFTs. Yeah.
Just by the way,
I would
working
even
at
say
that.
I'm
So
not.
which one's 2, which one's 3? You didn't say.
Oh no, I don't want to say that.
Oh,
You
come
don't
on.
better.
Personally, I mean, I don't know. You might surprise me in this moment, right? My guess is, right. Hey, by the way, I'm not saying this to say Polina didn't do anything here. She does a lot, but that's on the social media front, right? I just want to know actually in depth about the NFT, how much she's clued up
Love
about
to
it.
see my collection of NFTs now.
My guess is 2, and my guess is 4. And only the reason is not that I've heard a lot of depth from her, but only the reason is because she was at part of the 5-day training and Wealthy
Exactly.
and all the rest of it. Polina, please explain to everybody, what are NFTs?
NFTs, my dear lovely people, are pixelated pictures, right? That you can own, that you can buy, and then if they're trending or is the family of this picture is like very popular, you can sell them, exchange, and ETH is the currency, right? And you need to look at ETH, at if they're popular or not, and then you can buy the unpopular one, the unique, then you can sell it for more, or then you can have just the boyfriend who's got a knowledge and piggyback on him. Yes. So, hey, number 3, huh?
I think you were quite accurate on the 2. I think.
Yes.
I mean, do you rank her differently now or same?
Maybe like 1.5.
All of this.
Okay, I think the thing that screwed it up was when you said pixelated.
Because that's how we always said at the beginning, no? No. Not only pixelated, but pixelated too. They
Okay.
can be pictures, like taken pictures, right? They can be a sock of somebody, like, right? They can be a painting.
Okay,
It can be
you've
anything.
climbed back up to 2. That is very good.
Give me a few more minutes and I'm gonna be smashing
That's
this.
very good. And she's going to be doing her homework tonight, I think. And
You
Sabrina,
leverage, Josh.
what are NFTs?
Basically what she said.
You can
So,
add something, so you're gonna
She's
have
just climbed from
NFTs
3 to 2.
NFTs are non-fungible tokens.
Ooh, okay. That's a
3.5.
That's a
Mic
2,
drop, I'm
2.8. 2.8.
Okay, and it's not only pictures, it can be more than just pictures actually. And yes, on OpenSea, actually, the currency that they're using is Ethereum, ETH. Is it? Yes, English. Okay. And
oh, she's using that card. Sorry, my English is not so good, but in German NFTs I know 10,
Yes.
10 out of 10.
And what else do you want to know, Master?
I would like to know what is. I'd like to know some top projects in NFTs right now. Some that are selling for a lot of money.
Bored Ape Yacht Club.
Oh, here we go.
Kaiju Kings make babies. Dun.
Kaiju Kings make babies.
Yeah.
CryptoPunks are the first one, the OGs.
Kaiju, you know, I've never been so excited about making babies before. Seriously, when my two nephews came over for the few days, it was beautiful seeing them. And at the same time, I was like,
You'd prefer kaijus.
I think babies is something that you have to make at some time in your life. Well, not have to, but I think it's something that you do. But pixelated babies is quite pleasant, I found.
They don't speak back.
Well, Kaina made 2 just the other day, and we already made 3K. Think about the investment of kids. You need to invest 18 years of your life plus all the other expenses so that you can get a brat that leaves home and then does what? Don't know.
Spend all your money.
Hopefully something good. Wow.
I guess we don't want to talk to Master anymore because he just put us on the spot like
You know,
that.
it's so funny. Master, what's going to be a topic of today's catch up? No, not you're just going to chit chat, but maybe not an NFT. No, just chit chat. And then you go first think, what is NFT, Paulina? And I'm like, as if you see there's a real sweat coming.
No, I think it's nice for some people to know because, you know, I was, you know how we got 22 influencers coming on board. Today I actually spoke to one of the influencers. Let's not name any names, but I spoke to one of the influencers, very, very popular, like gained like 1 million following in the last year, right? In a particular niche, spreading a beautiful message. But the conversation was kind of like a little bit like long and tough and didn't quite get to it. And like, you know how hyped we are about the project. But when somebody doesn't even know what NFTs are, there's no hype about it whatsoever. It's kind of like, oh, so you're creating a picture based on me, yeah? It's like, yeah. That's basically, yeah, okay, just get on with it, yeah. I'm like, no, you're supposed to be really excited because you need to understand NFTs is some hot shit right now, you know? It's like...
Future in NFTs.
How does our project manager explain it?
Okay. So
no, I like this. I like this. The moment he goes, okay, I get it.
So
I classify you in number 10.
Before he gets onto it, actually I've never heard him explain this before. But before he gets onto it, I just wanna applaud him for what I think we'll have some audience, some sitcom applaud going on here. But why I want to applaud him because I really realized whenever I speak to anybody and I say, hey, do this or do that and do it this way, I realize that he naturally translates everything. Have you realized? And people kind of understand him better. So he has some sort of logical brain there.
Look how humble he is.
That allows you.
When he sighs, it's like a celebration. Don't show it.
That allows people to understand. That's a very special skill. Now let's hear it. 30 seconds. What are NFTs? NFT for dummies.
Yeah, I just want to say that skill, it came from my consulting background. So actually, I studied engineering and then I went into the consulting industry. And you need that kind of skill of translating things to get things done, basically. But
thank you for confirming that.
Yes.
We wouldn't know what to do without it.
Yeah, just so you know where it came from. Yeah.
Thank you.
So NFTs are actually quite linked to blockchain. Cryptocurrencies are part of the blockchain system.
You're looking at me because you know I'm
teaching you.
She looked at you and said blockchain.
Polly, listen up. Blockchains, right. So there's just like you mentioned, Ethereum is a blockchain. And that was basically on this particular blockchain, they use smart contracts. So smart contracts it means that you don't need that kind of intermediary third parties to handle like transactions. These things can just be programmed into smart contracts. So a good example is
wait. I have a feeling. Are you guys a little bit like?
Is it going over your head?
No.
No. Actually, put it into consideration. Like, actually, after your claim to fame and all that superpower thing, you just lost me too.
Oh no. Yeah. Okay.
You know,
Are you lost? Who's lost?
well, no, I was listening.
I think I got to the stage of it's on a blockchain.
And then what was
Yeah. So transactions. Okay, so non-fungible means that something can't be like copied. So if it's non-fungible, you need a way of proving that it is
unique.
one of a kind. Yeah. So let's say Mona Lisa, it's one of a kind, but actually there's counterfeits. But if there was a Mona Lisa digital version and it was on a blockchain, which is
Smart contract.
on smart contracts.
what does
But
mean smart contract?
It's a contract.
There's
Very smart one.
really
Yes.
smart, really smart contract.
One that, like, let's say for example, we could do a fake contract right now. Smart contract. There's no fake contract.
So a part of blockchain is actually distributed. It's called a distributed ledger. So just like how Bitcoin,
Wait. Why are you throwing them 10 new terms in one sentence?
Because
why does that make sense for you to explain?
that's true.
So he wants to show his actor.
Yeah, I need to touch
Flexing.
upon so many different like concepts so
You
that
have
you actually
30
understand the
seconds.
whole. All right, this is actually okay.
For
Really short
dummies, he
presentation.
said, for dummies.
So
This guide for dummies.
yeah.
Okay, no, like,
So very quickly, like and some
Very
of these
quickly.
terms you'll have to actually.
Out of the 30 seconds, you have 10 seconds left.
no. Time works differently around here. On a distributed ledger, it's a way of confirming whether something is like.
Distributed ledger meaning a wallet.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like a way of confirming whether something is like legitimate. So if I have a non-fungible token, it has to be on
so
a
it's not obvious
blockchain.
to say is real, not real. It's like a museum.
Yeah.
Why are you going back to
Originals.
the first sentence he said? He's on to sentence number 5. You're
Yeah.
still there on sentence number 1.
No, because we finished on Mona Lisa and we just moved somewhere without original Mona Lisa and the fake Mona Lisa.
So
Where did
if we were
Mona
to,
Lisa go? She's asking.
what was that?
What happened to Mona Lisa? You brought her into the first
Oh yeah,
sentence and
okay.
it
So
got...
Mona Lisa, if you can prove it is one of a kind with an NFT, a non-fungible token, which is if it was a digital Mona Lisa, you would prove it if instead of like having like JPEGs, you can't prove that is the original and it's owned by someone, but you can if it's on a blockchain, and the way that it is provable is because it's on a distributed ledger.
There you go.
Right.
I got it.
So the NFT is linked to blockchains, and the distributed ledger is a way of proving that it's a system for it proving that you are that owner. So without this distributed ledger technology and without the blockchain, there is no NFT. So you need to know these 3 concepts before you actually understand what an NFT is.
He starts way.
Right. So that's
you graduated from university.
yeah, engineering.
Did you graduate from you? And you did.
No. What does that mean?
I don't know. I was just trying to. I was gonna say, people who graduated from university speak differently. But then I looked up Polish. She said yes, and I was like,
Excuse me, I just want to put in consideration I'm Polish and I graduated in Polish school, okay?
Why are you doing this to Poland?
How many languages you speak?
there you go.
One and a
There you
half.
go.
And there you go.
Yeah. You have one over on me. Okay.
No, it's really strange because when like I would say I 80% understand what you're saying, and then the rest was a lot of terminology that I kind of understand. And it's interesting just actually doing this because obviously we never have this conversation, right? We're all in this NFT project. We're all hyped in different ways about it. And listening to that, I'm just kind of like, wow, like.
Actually, Tuck, sometimes he speaks to me and he uses words that I've never heard that before. Let me write that down.
Oh, you got like, translate.
I'm like, wait. Oh, yeah, now I know.
That's why she's always on her phone now. Dictionary. What did you
And then
just
people
say?
are like, oh, I'm like, I thought I speak good English, but then
No, it's not you. I don't understand either.
I'm actually using not real words, fake words.
Can you do this? Can you, because just out of interest, right? What are you most hyped about with the project? No, actually, before you...
why? No.
No, I want to hear these perspectives first. Otherwise, these might start churning out
Most
words like
hype.
ledger and blockchain and stuff.
Most hype.
The cha-ching!
No, I'm actually most hype because I believe in the project. I believe in
The blockchain and the ledger.
the ledger, the originality. No, because we are first spiritual kind of platform in the NFT world. So super excited, especially that we've got a mission and we've got a idea to share the love, positivity, and everything is about our conscious land. And this is real. So this is beautiful because all the people who joining or he's going to be on our whitelist or having the tokens, we grow together not only as an NFT, we want people to make money, we want to grow as a community and we want to support each other. So this is beautiful because we're doing and contribute together. So I'm excited about that. And obviously about chichen. And this will happen because here even I don't have that much knowledge, unfortunately, yet, okay? But I know that
No, but you have a lot of knowledge about other things.
I know I'm in a community.
I'm backing you here.
And in that family that you won't leave me guys behind. That's the thing.
You won't leave me guys behind.
No.
Why are you laughing?
Nothing. That's correct.
Okay, you know what? That's it.
That's what she always says. That's it, zip. And then 2 minutes later, she forgets everything.
So that's what I'm hyped about.
Oh, do you not want to hear from Sabrina?
She said?
Oh, the
first
cha-chings.
one.
Okay, got you.
Cha-ching.
Actually, for me, I'm looking a little bit more longer term. So
Are you saying they're short-term thing?
Cha-ching!
Community, love, family, short term.
yeah. No, I am.
He's someone next generation.
I am definitely hyped about the cha-chings as well. But actually, the cha-chings that the community are gonna get from this.
Are you
But
saying I'm selfish?
Are you feeling that way? They say that outer reflection is only a true representation of the inner reflection. What are you thinking?
There you go. Sleep as well.
yeah. So yeah.
Do you not think being spiritual people and conscious people, be careful about what you're saying, no? I'd be very... I'm starting to speak like that as well. Very be careful what you're saying. This is not good. This is not good. Anyway, you were saying.
Okay, so I was saying,
You're saying they're selfish.
So you're selfish, and
Saying chiching to my pocket. I was on communities.
I see the NFT project as actually, the first step along our journey towards creating that next level of experience, which is entering into the metaverse. So really, I'm hyped about creating that next level of educational experience, social and spiritual experience in the meta space. Because actually I see the meta space as a potential for sucking people into darkness, getting consumed by just distraction basically. But I see our project and hopefully other spiritual projects as bringing the light into the meta space, into the virtual space. So I'm really hyped about that.
I really like that you say that, actually.
Me too, by
too.
the way.
No, I really like that you say
that's
that because
beautiful, yeah.
I think if I was to look at it, I mean that because there's so many stages to it, like we're mentioning here. The first for me is not the cha-ching. It's not the cha-chings personally. Yeah, I get it. It's not the cha-chings personally, because the level of cha-chings that is coming in for, let's say, for the launch or anything like that is not anything that is beyond that what I can do anywhere else. But it's more so that I'm very excited about NFTs. Like I said, we looked at that Fanta Bear yesterday. It was 0.8 ETH. I already thought it doubled and I thought, should we buy, should we not? Today when we look at it right now, it's at 2.7, 2.8 ETH.
Wow.
You're talking about if yesterday you took, and it doesn't even matter whether you have money or not. Some people, they say 0.8 ETH is a lot of money, but it's always about leverage, right? So it's like, let's say for example that, what does it equate to now? 0.8 ETH around? Yeah, probably around 3,000, right? So some people say, oh my God, 3,000 for a bear. you think it's too much, right? But even if you swipe the credit card to get that bear, 3,000 was yesterday. Today's 2 ETH more. Right now, and this isn't saying, and this is the difference between some people thinking buying and selling things. If you see high volume on an NFT project, you're talking about, at floor price, which is what, 2.8 ETH right now, you have no doubts that in 3 minutes, your bear's going to sell for 2 ETH more. 2 ETH more, it means that today you will have made $6,500.
Yeah.
$6,500. You repay that 3,000 you swiped the card yesterday. You're 3,000 up. Like it's just ridiculous. That's for one JPEG. It's ridiculous. And I can't think of many things. You can go on Amazon trading stuff, eBay trading stuff, internet marketing, coaching, whatever, open up a business, whatever, open up a restaurant. Yeah, I was frying noodles for one whole week for $3,000. Like because that's exciting, okay, what we've done here is we are studying. This is the thing. And I don't think I've even had this conversation with any team member. When I found NFTs, the first thing I knew, because my brother said to me, he said, it was my brother who sent it to me around 8 months ago. And we always say, I wish I listened then, right? But you kind of get busy with other things and you're like, oh, I don't know what they're doing, selling artwork, got nothing to do with me. Until you realize what he's saying there, it's got everything to do with everyone when everybody knows what it actually is, which nobody really knows right now still. It's just like Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that. Back in the day, people would say it's got nothing to do with me until everyone's using it and you're like, it has to got to do with me, What did I just say? It has to got to do with me, right? So let's like that. So my brother said to me, look at NFTs, bro, you should launch your own NFT. And I said, oh, well, what's that? He said, yeah, because you've got over 1 million following and your fans will love to buy your NFT. So imagine the first thing I heard was create your own NFT, launch your own NFT. So that was in my mind for many months and I didn't look at it. And then I said, well, okay, everyone's talking about NFTs. Let's have a look. Well, what is this about? Then everyone's saying, oh yeah, this 18-year-old just made 10 million and all the rest of it. I'm just like, what's going on? So I'm like, let's get into it. So I did think I'm going to launch my NFT. But to launch my NFT, I was thinking I need to know what makes a successful NFT. This is like the due diligence before just throwing money out there. Why do people buy NFTs? So I've dedicated the last, let's say, 5-6 months now or something like that, just investing and researching and collecting and the rest. And obviously there's some losses there as well and some gains, but understanding the psychology behind it until this point now where I'm so comfortable in knowing what are the key things that make a successful NFT. Because that to me is most important, because if I know what are the key fundamentals that make a successful NFT, and if we can put those fundamentals together and we can bring our community in, we know that the community can definitely benefit from it. So I would agree in that sense is that, yes, the cha-chings, but more so for the community, for the reason that I know that spiritual people struggle with money a lot, struggle with physical a lot. So it's the first time I've been so hyped and so confident that, hey, my people, we can finally all rise together, really legit this time, Not just like, because I've been in education for like last 10 years, it's like, yeah, spiritual person will say, how do I achieve wealth and abundance? And I'll say, okay, there's the strategies, but they need to go out and do it. But they struggle with that. But when NFT is a click of a button and then a click of a button out, we know we don't need to worry about that. But I think moving into the next part of it is exactly what Tak said. That's what excites me. I don't think people realize right now that how the world is going to shift so fast, that how we consume information is going to be totally different. How we buy and sell things is going to be totally different. Did you guys see the H&M thing? No. H&M just bought, they've got their H&M metaverse shop already.
Oh no, really?
So
He's excited now.
No, but that's the interesting thing, because right now you can't even get in your brain, why would I put a pair of goggles on, go inside H&M
So you
virtual.
can walk inside the shop with the goggles on
Yeah,
it.
and buy clothing to wear in the meta space. People can't understand right now, why would I do that? Because they're probably thinking that, well, I would just go in the physical shop. Why would I buy something that's not real? But what they don't realize is that will be the reality. It's it's strange. I think it's and it's interesting because they talk about Web 1.0, Web 2.0, Web 3.0. What does that mean, Polina? Good. What does that mean?
What did you say? Good,
Go.
sir?
Web3 is more about decentralization.
Okay, Web 3 is more about decentralization.
Web 2?
Web 2?
Good question.
You don't want to know right now. Okay, so let's say, for example, but okay, let's look at it like this. Okay,
Social media. Web 2.
There you go. Right, but this what it is though. Web 2. So you move in the general steps. Let's say, for example, 15 years ago, if you were to say everyone's going to be just doing this all day long, nobody would believe you. They'll say, why would you do that? Yeah, they're going to be just hanging out on Zoom calls. People say, why would you be doing that? People say, why won't you meet the person? Oh my God, I don't like how the world is moving. But guess what? All those people who said that, that's how they connect with people today. Because how things are evolving, people will eventually be sucked into that. And the problem is that, I mean, it's about the early adopters, right? The people who get in first are going to be the people who can really make a killing here. I mean, like make a big difference to their lives and the lives of the people around them. Everybody's always, I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. Not so good at change until the moment. And this is when we know it's too late, when their grandma's in Web3 also. When grandma's like, I just bought an NFT, then you'd be like, what? Now I need to know, and that day will come. So I think that very excited about the future of it. And as what Polina and what Sabrina was mentioning, being the first, I believe, the first big community to enter into the virtual NFT cryptocurrency world in spirituality, consciousness, positivity. I think it's beautiful to kind of put that footprint in there, because like what Tak said, I don't know if you guys thought about this, but in metaverse, and this is what I recommended for Man just a few months ago, is that what's right for him to do is to do a virtual strip club.
What?
No. It's just I mean.
Look at my face.
You guys
Take your
might
shirt off, man.
Yeah, you guys might not know Man for that long, so you don't know he's all into that, the whole gigolo thing and all the rest
I've
of it.
seen a few moments. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mean, if you really think about it, there's always going to be two parts to this, right? How many parts?
Two.
Right. Just like everything in life, there's going to be the consumers and there's going to be the creators, right? The content creators, just like in YouTube, consumers and creators. Most will be consumers, minority will be creators. Creators is it's beautiful for consumers because they get a different experience, right? An expanded reality. But then it's nice for creators. It's a big opportunity because it's able to reach out to more people and do more things. But what I was saying was that for those who are struggling with ideas, what should I do when when everybody's already doing arts and things like that in NFT space? Like, what can I do? It's just going to look the same. It's actually very simple. All you need to look at is this physical reality. If you look at this physical reality, everything that's been successful in this physical reality, we're talking about having a meta space. If you know how to translate a version of that, right? Whether it's racing cars, whether it's horse riding, whether it's opening strip clubs, like we know there's going to be a market for that. And when you were talking about the dark side, I was more referring to like Man's type of moving more towards even deeper. The reality is that's going to be there. It is going to be there. So when we know that this evolution is happening, we can choose to focus on the dark side and, oh my God, this world's going to be horrible. Or we can say, if everyone's going to be in that space, how do we still positively influence people that are in that space to become more positive? And that's where our conscious land comes in to help people. So these next few years is going to be super, super, super exciting for all of us, I think.
Yeah.
So excited.
Mic drop.
I like it today.
I think I just concluded it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
If you enjoyed this video, if you joined in with some of the laughter or things like that, or if you didn't find any of them funny at all, please do also give us a thumbs up, give us a like button. Also comment below, let us know where you guys have tuned in from, if you got any value whatsoever from TAC. And finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, please do remember to hit that subscribe button wherever it is on this screen, actually on the page, and hit the notifications, the bell icon for more updates for our new videos. Every single week we are dedicated to making
3 videos a week.
3 videos a week. She's very scared. When I said daily video, she's like, that's a lot of work. 3 videos a week. We're here at the Content House to keep you guys inspired, to keep you guys understanding what's happening behind the scenes and understanding how things are evolving, to see how you can get involved before your grandma lets you know. Okay, so that's it from me. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next show.
Lots of love.
Namaste. Welcome to another episode.
And that is the first one.
I know. There's no clap. Oh, for cameras, yeah.